Hello guys, you're welcome once again to MathsKeypoints. Today we shall be treating simultaneous equations by substitution method. Don't forget, this is a channel for the solution to O-level mathematics exam questions, especially for those preparing for WAEC, NECO and JAM. Let's do justice to this topic. Now, when we say simultaneous linear equation, let's take a practical example so you can get the big picture. We have an equation, say 2x plus y as equal to 4. And then we also have 3x plus 5y as equal to 10. Now, let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Now, from equation 1, we have two variables there, or two quantities, x and what? Y. Now, also from 2, we also have x and what? Y. Now, x and y are two different quantities in two different equations, equation 1 and 2. Now, whenever you are asked to find the values of both x and y in the two equations, equations 1 and 2, at the same time, mark the word, whenever you're asked to find the values of both x and y in the two equations, equation 1 and 2, at the same time, we say a simultaneous linear equation is said to have what? Occurred. Now, we have several methods we can use to solve problems in simultaneous equation, but for this topic, we are using substitution method. Okay, so please take note of that. We are using substitution method. So we also have, okay, let me mention the methods for you. We have substitution. We also have elimination. And we have graphical. Now, these methods can be used to solve problems in simultaneous equations. We are going to take practical examples now so that you can get a big picture. Now let's take the first one. They say solve 3x plus 2y as equal to 10, and also x plus 2y as equal to what? 2. Solution. We have 3x plus 2y equal to 10. Let's call this equation 1. We also have x plus 2y equal to 2. Let's call this equation 2. Now, from here, one of the secrets is to make any of the variable, either x or y, the subject of the formula. And then you substitute, and then you now substitute, after making x or y the subject, you now substitute into any of the equations. Okay? Now, from equation 2, we have x plus 2y as equal to 2. If you make x the subject of the formula, this implies that x will now be equal to what? 2 minus 2y. Because this plus 2y will cross over the equality sign, it becomes what? Negative. Now let's call this new equation now, where x is the subject, equation what? 3. You can either make y the subject of the formula or x. It doesn't matter. Once you have made any of them the subject of the formula, you now substitute into the other equation. Now, we have equations 1, 2, and 3. Now, substitute the value of x in equation 3 into equation 1. we now have 3 into 2 minus 2y plus 2y as equal to 10. We now have 6 minus 6y plus 2y as equal to what? 10. This simply means we have minus 6y plus 2y equal to 10. Taking 6 the other way, it becomes negative. We now have minus 4y as equal to 4. Dividing through by 4, we have minus y is equal to what? 4 over 4, which is 1. We now have minus y equal to 1. Multiplying both sides by minus 1, we now have that y is equal to what? Minus 1. Now substitute y equal to minus 1 into equation 3. So we can have x directly. Equation 3 says x is equal to 2 minus 2y. This means x is equal to what? 2 minus 2 into what? Minus 1. Because the value of y is what? Minus 1. So x is equal to 2. Minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2. So x is equal to what? 4. So our final answer, x is equal to 4 and y is equal to what? Minus 1. Let's go to the next question. So let's take the next question. It says solve. It says solve 4x minus 3y as equal to 11. And we also have 2x plus 5y as equal to what? 25. Now, if you look at this situation, you say solution. Now we have 4x minus 3y equal to 11. We'll call it equation 1. We have 2x plus 5y equal to 25. We'll call it equation 2. Now what do? We make x the subject of the formula in equation 1. So it simply means we have 4x as equal to 11 plus 3y, which makes our x to be equal to what? 11 plus 3y divided by what? 4. Let's call this equation what? 3. Now, substitute the value of x in equation 3 into equation what? 2. We now have 2 into what? 11 plus 3y divided by 4 plus 5y equal to what? 25. Now expanding, what do we have? We have 2 here, 1, 2 here, 2. We now have 11 plus 3y divided by 2 plus 5y equal to 25. Simplifying further, we have 11 plus 3y multiplied by 2. 2 times 5y is 10y equal to 25 times 2 is what? 50. Now this means we have 3y plus 10y, which is what? 13y. Taking 11 to the other side, we have 50 minus what? 11. Now we have that 13y is equal to what? 50 minus 11 is 39. Dividing both sides by 13, we have y is equal to what? 39 divided by 13, which makes our y to be equal to what? 3. Now substitute. Look at the word substitute. Is always appearing. Substitute the value of y equal to 3 into equation what? Into equation 3, so that we can have the value of x immediately. Equation 3 says that x is equal to what? 11 plus 3y divided by 4. This simply means our x is equal to what? 11 plus 3. What is y? Y is what? 3 over what? 4. which makes our x to be what? 11 plus 9 divided by 4. 11 plus 9 is what? 20 divided by 4. Therefore, our x is equal to what? 5. Now, this simply means our answers are x is equal to 5 and y is equal to what? 3. As easy as ABCD. Let's go to the next question. So let's take the last question. Solve x plus 2y as equal to 8 and 3x plus y as equal to 9. Let's call this equation 1, call this equation 2. So from equation 1, making x the subject or the formula, we have that x is equal to what? 8 minus 2y. We'll call this equation 3. Now substitute the value of x into equation 2. What do we have? We have 3 into 8 minus 2y plus y as equal to 9. Solving further, and 3 times 8 is 24 minus 3 times 2y minus 6y plus y equal to 9. We have that minus 6y plus y is equal to 9. Taking 24 over the equality sign, we have minus 24. Then minus 6y plus y is simply what? Minus 5y, which is equal to 9 minus 24 is equal to what? Minus 15. Dividing both sides by 5, we have that minus y is equal to minus 15 over 5, which means minus y is equal to what? 5 here 1, 5 here 3, y is what? Minus 3. Therefore, y is equal to what? 3. Because the minus will cancel the minus. Now substitute, don't forget the word, substitute value of y equal to 3 into equation what? 3. From equation 3, we have that x is equal to 8 minus 2y. Therefore, x is equal to 8 minus 2 into what? 3, which makes x to be equal to what? 8 minus 6. Therefore, our x is equal to what? 2. Now, our answers, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to what? 3. Now, let's do what we call check. From equation 1, we have that x plus 2y. We have x plus 2y. Let's see what we have. If you put the values, what is x? X is 2. What is y? Y is what? 3. This gives us what? 2 plus what? 6. And this gives us what? 8. So you have seen that equation 1 says that x plus 2y is equal to 8. Now we have substituted the value of x and y into equation 1. We now have 8. Let's do same to equation 2. Equation 2 says 3x plus y. Let's see if we are going to have 9 as our answer. The x is what? 2. And the y is what? 3. 3 times 2, we have what? 6 plus what? 3, which gives us what? 9. We have seen that this is correct. So this is the end of this topic using substitution method. Please, we'll meet again in the next video where we'll treat elimination method. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share with your friends, and hit that notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos, you'll be notified. Thank you.